Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Um, this video serves no purpose save for getting me over the hump in terms of convincing myself that it is possible for me to make another YouTube video. One of the weirdest things about neurodivergency, and this isn't a thing that affects everybody, but it is a thing that affects a large swath of neurodivergent folks, is this kind of trap of all or nothing thinking, where if something isn't perfect, if it isn't exactly the way that you envision it, if it's not 100% to your, specifications, then it's wrong and bad and terrible and not worth doing and not worth putting out in the world. And as a creator, it's one of the things that I struggle with the most. Um, and in this weird liminal space where I have 1.6 million uh, followers on TikTok and not 1.6 million here, but I'm grateful for each and every one of you. It can be really scary, right? It's a new format, it's a new thing. And so I did this cool thing where I started like watching a bunch of videos and being like, oh, I'm going to get really into video editing and I'm going to do this thing and that thing and the other thing. But what I did was I terrified myself. And I got really in my head about it. And even more than that, I think that I'm just in the middle of like a really weird time where I'm changing antidepressants. I'm at the middle of this bizarre and exhausting medical mystery that I don't want to talk a lot about because I still don't have a lot of answers. And ongoing testing and ongoing treatments and that kind of stuff. And then there's just like the reality of being a content creator, um, which is weird because like content can be anything. Content is just exists, and then there's like life and the stuff that you like and the stuff that you're interested in, whatever. But the thing is that when content can be anything, it is really easy to start mixing those two in a way that just sort of really and truly can lead to profound burnout. And I love what I get to do. I love this job. Um, but it's also been really frustrating lately because TikTok keeps taking down my videos for like, community guidelines violations and for having the audacity to talk about my OnlyFans or my podcast or, anything that makes me money. And so it's been really frustrating because I'm watching like a lot of my income numbers dwindle while the rest of my numbers go up. And it starts to be like a value thing. Like, am I not worth it? Do people not value me or my content? Or, am I not, I don't know. It just gets weird really quickly. Um, but I've done this really interesting thing for the past probably month and a half where I sit down at my computer and I'm like, today's the day. I'm gonna make the video that I've been putting off, and putting off and putting off. And then I sit down and I will get 3 minutes, 5 minutes, sometimes if I'm lucky, into the beginning, and then nothing. My brain just shuts down. I have a panic attack. I dissociate, like whatever it may be. And I'm realizing I think that that is how burnout is really showing up in my life. It is just a profound fear of like continuing to do the stuff that I do. And so I want to be clear, this is not my like announcement that I'm quitting content. In fact, please like and subscribe so I can keep making content. Um, but I think that it's important, especially for somebody in my position, um, to talk about the lows as well as the highs, because I do a really good job of talking about the highs because I'm really proud. I'm really proud of the work that I've done, and I'm so honored and grateful to get to do this work every single day. Like I never expected this. I never thought that this would be where I am, and now I'm here, and I mean it's extraordinary. It's just genuinely one of the best things. Um but it also takes a lot out of you, this work. And so I'm currently, especially with all like the stupid medical shit that I have going on, I'm just currently in a place where I'm trying to like figure out what things are going to look like. Um And so I don't know. I don't know. I keep saying, okay, like maybe I'll do, make a YouTube video on Tuesdays, and then Tuesdays don't work. And so then, okay, well, I'll make videos on Wednesdays or Thursdays. And then when Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday go by and then nothing gets made and it's, oh, um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not even going to edit this one, just because I just, this is more for me than anything else. But I just wanted to prove to myself that it is possible to get a video done, um, without having it be a whole thing. And I think from here, and honestly, if you want to throw suggestions in the comments, I'd love them, especially if you're a fellow content creator. Um, but I'm currently in the process, I think, of really starting to evaluate whether or not TikTok is worth my time anymore, and whether or not I just want to sort of focus my energy and my attention on like longer form content here on YouTube. Um, because I think the nice thing is that longer form content means that I don't have to make 5 videos a day. I don't have to have that pressure to just content and content and content. And so I could pick and choose a little bit more. I could research a bit more. There's a lot of good stuff that happens. Um, but for me, that's sort of all or nothing. Like if I'm not busy, if I'm not working, if I'm not making, then I'm not doing the thing and I'm doing it wrong and it's bad and I shouldn't be doing it. And so it's been really difficult to kind of get into the right headspace to kind of like let go of TikTok and to really start focusing over here. So I don't really know what else there is to say. But I just wanted to let everybody know who might not follow me on some of my other platforms that I'm alive. I just am really, really struggling right now, and it's been a really tough couple of months. But I'm hoping that I will be back making more regular content here soon. And I'll keep posting shorts and like that kind of stuff too. I'm not quitting. But I needed to prove to myself today that I could just actually finish something, you know? Um, and speaking of that, I have to go record a podcast. But yeah, so anyway, just wanted to give a quick little update. Hope you are having a good time. And also, if you are an ADHD type person, I am going to be at the CHAD convention in Texas next week, which I'm really looking forward to. And I am going to be at PAX U in December. I promise I will have more videos made before December, but just mentioning it now, I'm going to be at PAX U. And yeah, so if you want to follow me on my socials, that would be cool. Um, my neighbor just started doing construction and it is so loud. I can't catch a break. But anyway, like I said, this is just a quick little update, but thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.